Clash. Awesome. Hello, and welcome to this Champion's Ascension Combat Survival Guide, where we take a closer look at the current combat system. This might even have changed by the next slice, so stay tuned for the next video as well. There has been a lot of updates, so without further ado, let us begin, starting with the basic light and heavy attacks. Light attacks can be blocked or parried. If you manage to raise your block in the small window from the start of the attack animation to a potential hit, it will be a parry and knock the opponent backwards and create an opening for you to attack. A heavy attack, on the other hand, can no longer be blocked or parried. Try to interrupt these attacks with a fast attack like a light swing, claws, or fans. You can also dash backwards or to the side to avoid being hit, as you are invulnerable during the animation. You are still vulnerable while dashing forwards, on the other hand. As for the different abilities the champions have, based on their family, meaning Whisper or an Eos, they'll have a combo of claws, horns, fangs, tail, and war paint. War Paint is a passive ability that offers a special trait based on their essence. The other parts, on the other hand, they can all be parried if you manage to raise your block at the right time. They can all be dodged if you're fast enough, but they can't all be blocked. Claws and tail can be blocked. Fangs will go straight through the block and hit you regardless, and horns is a block breaker that will knock you backwards. Now over to the three different families we have to deal with. Eos, Whisperer, and Karkanen. Eos is a fast spellcaster that can shoot magic balls at you, and we do not want balls in our face, therefore we block the balls and move forwards to close the gap. If you are hit by a ball, it will be as if you were hit by a light attack, and you will be vulnerable for a short duration. The Eos Fury of the Titan's ability is different from essence to essence. Like Essence does a gold healing, leaving the Eos vulnerable during the cast. Arcane Eos summons a spinning ring of balls that move outwards. These must be locked or avoided at all costs. If hit, you will take lots of damage, and the Eos will get points their Fury of the Titans are for each ball that deals damage, meaning they'll be casting it again very soon. Death Eos summons a spinning ring of balls around themselves that move with them. These deal massive damage, and they will try to run these balls in the youth, so be ready to block them or dash far away and stay away until they're gone. If you stand there with your block up, be ready to dash away from the upcoming heavy attack, as they will try to break your block, or just run in and bite you. Take the bite. It hurts less. If you stand close to the Eos when they try to use their Fury of the Titan's ability, you can stun them or knock them down in order to cancel their cast. But if you're too late, you will get every single ball in your face, and you can do nothing but stand there and take it all like a good little chap. As for the Whisper, they are a bit slower, but they have an additional dash charge. Their attack range isn't as long as the Eos or the Karkanen, but with the extra dash they can make up for the shorter range. The Fury of the Titan's ability is different from essence to essence, but it is a melee attack for all three, which can be parried or dodged. The Life Whisperer's Fury of the Titan's ability equalizes the health of the target and the Whisperer, meaning if you have a slither of health left, let it hit you for goodness sake. It will bring your health up. The Arcane Whisperer's Fury of the Titan's ability does some damage and places a debuff on you that lasts until you dash or die. If you dash, you will take lots of damage, so be prepared to test your block and parry skill for the rest of the fight. Death Whisperer's Fury of the Titans does a good amount of damage and places a debuff on you that hurt you the more you move. If hit, you must stand still for 6 seconds until the debuff is gone. If you dash away, you dash to the afterlife. Lastly, we have the big old chuck of a trunk, the Karkanen. He is slow with a long range, and most of his attacks does a solid swing. Be ready to test your dashing and parry skill, as there is no easy way of getting close to this wandering behemoth. The Karkanen's Fury of the Titan's ability is also different from essence to essence. It kind of looks like there's a pattern here. Much like our friend the Whisper, this ability can be dodged or parried. The Fury of the Titan's ability is a long forwards horn charge. For the Life Karkin, this deals damage equal to 25% of your current health and heals him for the equal amount. As for the Arcane Karkin, this deals some damage and adds a second to all of your ability cooldowns for the rest of the fight. Lastly, the Death Karkin, this deals some high damage, and should you drop below 15% health, it kills you instantly. Also note that after being hit by this flying blow with horns, you will be knocked down. The last thing worth mentioning is the Life War Paint. If you got a champion with Life War Paint, you can stand completely still for about 2 seconds and start healing. Very boring, but very useful once you're in a position where you should wait anyways. That should cover the basis, and I hope this answers a few questions and possibly helps you stay alive longer. Matchmaking value has also been implemented, so you should now meet players of similar skill from now on. Remember to bring your friends and bash the living hell out of them in the arena. Have fun and try to be patient as they learn the ropes as well. But always keep in mind, second place is the first loser, so put them in their place once they get the hang of it. Sorry for the beating Kerms, we love you. See you all in the next slice, and may you all have a happy holiday.